Continuing our series, Defying Parkinson's, we meet a pair who's unlike the rest. Our Hallie Pilot explains why.
Often a caregiver for someone with Parkinson's is a spouse or a significant other, but this duo shows the unconditional love siblings can share when one of them needs it most. Grace Schwefinghaus says from day one, she knew there was something special about her brother Brian.
I was, 7 when my mother brought him home from the hospital. When my mother put him down on the bassinet, I said, oh, he's adorable, he's mine. Always felt that way. And we've always been close.
She didn't know it then, but her baby brother would one day take care of her.
I didn't have any symptoms. The doctor just told me that she noticed the way I turned around and the way I dragged one of my feet, that she thought that was a sign of it coming.
She sent Grace for an MRI.
I had to be in my 60s.
And diagnosed her with Parkinson's disease.
I thought they were crazy. Because I said, no way do I have it.
She didn't realize how much she needed someone to help her on this journey.
I did wait till late as far as getting married, all the good things. And then he passed away about 13 years ago.
And in reflection of the circle of life, this is how it was in the works that here I am.
Brian moved to Florida from Connecticut just to care for his sister.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but it was sensed to be the right thing to do, so I moved here in October. And it's because of my mother. My mother just was a role model, well done as opposed to well said, and I do not claim a lot of responsibility for this. I don't consider myself anything special.
He may not give himself a lot of credit, but Grace does.
He does everything else. Cooks, he does the whole show, which I'm very thankful.
Grace never complains. Never ever complains.
I guess my feet just freeze, a little bit. And as far as, I have to take little steps, which is minor compared to how people are affected.
She says it's been a slow progression since she was diagnosed 4 years ago.
Thank God.
Which she thinks is due in part to her brother.
He's just wonderful. I love him to death.
And Brian feels the same joy taking care of Grace.
Patience, empathy, fortitude, perseverance, wow, all the character traits. Blind faith. Here I am.
Before Parkinson's, Grace played golf and taught water aerobics. But now, as her caregiver, Brian says he has just 2 rules for Grace: exercise and be happy.
Grace hasn't even been going to Parkinson Place a year and says it's already changed her so much. And you can really see that in this piece.
You can. And when I asked them both about Parkinson Place, even Brian especially, his face, they just lit up. Like, this place is just like magic to these people.
Yes.
And they've only been going there, I think, for about 6 months. But to uproot your life and move to another state to take care of your sibling, I mean, it just doesn't get any more deeper love than that.
Blood is thicker than water.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And you could see in her, she said, her feet freeze. She kind of has to shuffle a little bit. That's referred to sometimes as the Parkinson shuffle. And her speech is a little hard to make out. But I mean,
I understood her
tremors.
words, just a little bit slower, but that's fine.
Yeah, and just, I don't know, to have that comfort of a sibling, I can't even imagine how much relief that gives her. Yeah. And him, he loves it too.
Yes, he does. So it's a win-win for them, and we wish them all the best. Hallie, great piece. Thank you for that.